Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to start off this first video to show you some of the miniatures that I've been painting and what also you can be expecting to see on this channel as in regards to miniatures. Now these ones here you see in front of you are French line infantry. These ones are 18mm from AB, and I painted these up to be used also in the peninsula and also outside of obviously the peninsula if anyone so chooses, because these ones are actually not for myself. These ones are going to be up for eBay. There's going to be a whole division of these ones, which would be 9 battalions I think it is, with supporting artillery and command units. But this is the first battalion of the 24th Line Infantry, which fought at the Battle of Victoria in 1813 in Spain. And I'll just give you a close-up look of a couple of them just to show you what how they appear. Whoops, try and get it in the focus. There we go. These ones here are the Grenadiers. Like, I'm not the world's greatest painter, but by any stretch of the imagination, but it just gives you an idea of how they will appear if anybody chooses to look at my eBay store and have a look if they're interested in these. These are all painted with Vallejo paints. It's the Grenadiers. This is one of the center companies. And this is the command company, which being the 1st battalion. As you can see, it's got the eagle and the commander on the horse to lead the full regiment. Okay, so that's what you'll see on the channels. A lot of these actually, a lot of Napoleonic infantry, artillery, and some cavalry. I also do other things on the channel, which I will show you shortly. So just bear with me and I will show you exactly what I'm up to next. Okay, as you see in front of you here is some 40k miniatures from Warhammer. These ones are painted in a custom chapter colour scheme. These ones here have been painted all with Citadel paints and a couple of Vallejo paints, because not all Citadel paints are that great, to be honest. But yeah, if I can get that into focus. There we go. So yep, this one here is just a Primaris intercessor. Still got to set up his base. These ones are part of my chapter, which my family play. So this one's a Primaris intercessor, as I said. It's turned out fairly nicely, I believe. Like, I'm not the world's greatest painter by any means. I paint as just the tabletop standard. This one here is the Primaris captain. As you can see, he's Phobos armor, I believe. And there's his sword, and his cape. Sorry about my big hands are in the way. But there we go. Alrighty, that's what I do. Also paint the Space Marines, and I also paint some bolt action, and I'll show you them shortly. Just one moment. Okay, these are the bolt action miniatures that I've painted up. And this one here is the half track, which is part of the command team. This is part of their transport. As you can see, it's got the backpacks. This is for the US 2nd Armored Infantry of World War II. This is organised around the time of Normandy campaign, pretty much ran about Operation Cobra. So it's not Normandy landing so much as this is more Operation Cobra, where the 3rd Armoured and the 2nd Armoured participated in around the area of St. Lo in I think it was July 1944, if memory serves me correct. You guys can comment in place comments and tell me if I'm incorrect in that date, but I'm pretty sure that was around that time. But yeah, that's the half track. I'll just show you some of my miniatures. This is the captain of the first company. Oops. I'll show you him. That's him there. That's the captain who's in charge of the company, which would be the first company of the 42nd Armoured Infantry. Sorry, my memory is not very good at the moment, so I'll have to get back to be doing separate videos on each of these miniatures as they get painted up, but I just thought I'd give you a showcase of what I'm painting. So if you're interested, you can stick with the channel and follow my journey as I paint up these miniatures. So that's the captain. This one here is the medic. All these miniatures are from Warlord Games bolt action miniatures, and yeah, that's him there. Sorry about the lighting on these guys. The light, I couldn't get it right for some reason, but I'll try and do better next video. And there's the radio operator. Yeah, with his handheld. I may stick an aerial on him at some stage, just to make him look a bit more authentic. But yeah, he's the radio operator. And he's got a couple of other guys which are form part of it, because the command actually had a small squad of regular infantry. And that's one of the infantry guys there. There's a guy there with the BAR. Really apologise for the quality of this video, guys, but I'll hope to get it right in the next video. Like I'm an amateur painter and amateur video guy, so it'll be my first video. I'm hoping that you guys can get an idea of what I'll be painting. Okay guys, that's the Americans, and I'll give you an idea of the actual Germans that I've been painted up as well. Okay, these here in front of you, in front of me, sorry, are the Germans from bolt action. These ones here are more Warlord Games miniatures, and these ones represent the 2nd SS Panzer Division, which was also took part of the Battle of for St. Lo for Operation Cobra. These ones came up from the south of France, came all the way through, and came up into the area of Normandy around about the 16th, I believe it was, of July, and they participated in Operation Cobra. Obviously they weren't successful, but they got mauled pretty badly during that operation. The Americans and the Allies gave them a good licking, but these basically are just to give the Americans someone to fight, basically. So so I'll just give you a look at some of the miniatures. This guy here, if I can get him to stand up, focus. This guy here, he's got his rifle. He's painted in my P-dot camo. Sorry, you can't really pick it up very well because of the lighting, but yeah, he's got his P-dot camo on, and you've got a runner there. He's basically running out saying, "Look, I've seen the enemy, stop." And that's what he's done there. And I've got another. This is my first attempt at P-Dot, which, yeah, as I say, it wasn't very good. But he's still worthy of the fight for the Germans, I say. So I left him in there. I didn't change his colour or repaint him. And you got the guy here with the map. As you can see there, he's got his map. Yep, so he's got his map there. With the different positions, the advances of the friendly forces. And you got his buddy there, which is the radio operator. Let's see if I can get that into focus. Yep. So yeah, he's there with his radio. And then you got the commander, which is the captain, leading the company. And you got the bikes here, which are scouts, which go ahead for the company. So you got the guy on the back there, the machine gun, and the driver. It's usually an officer on the back, or a NCO. So these ones are NCOs. And then you got the P-Dot on those two. And the poorly painted camouflage. Basically, I tried to show that camouflage pattern historically, because historically the 2nd SS Panzer Division in Normandy, they were in a hurry. A lot of the time they had a lot of new equipment because they were pulled off the Western Front, or Eastern Front, sorry, and were sent to Germany to be reorganised. And a lot of the 2nd SS Panzer Division was actually granted a lot of the fresh Panthers, and they went out into the Western Front when the Allies landed, and a lot of the equipment they had didn't have any camo on them. So they hastily put the camo on there, and they actually used buckets of paint with brooms and mops. And that's why the camo patterns are very haphazard. They don't look proper. They're just slapped on look. So I tried to create that appearance on these miniatures, especially the bikes. As you can see, the camo is not really neat. It's very sloppy. So I tried to create that. I just wish that light would be better, but unfortunately I can't get it any better. But maybe next time. And these ones, this is the radio vehicles. These basically is 2 in the company, and they basically communicating with battalion, and then also the division. And then there's a small guy on the this single figure radio operator. He's the guy who actually communicates with the rest of the company, including the platoons. So the commander will get information from battalion or division, and then he'll relay that information to the single figure guy, and he will then relay that to the platoon commanders, and they will follow whatever orders are issued from the company HQ. Now this one is a funny one because as you see on the other one I just showed you, which is this one here, there's no camo on it, camo netting. Reason for that is that I was able to successfully somehow get the line along here. As you can see, it's still got a bit of a gap. That was very difficult. These miniatures aren't from Warlord games. This is a Rubicon miniature or model, and I had a difficult time being one of the first models from them I put together. A difficult time trying to put it together. And as you can see, it's got the SS number plates on that, and you got the guy down there with radio, and you got the guy with a map. But you can see there's a bit of a gap in the seam there, but there was a huge gap in this one, and it was quite embarrassing, the gap. So what I thought I'd do is I just put some camo net there, because some of the footage I've seen of these in action is that they used to throw camo net over the top of the roof thing there, and I just simulated it was down at the time they were communicating, and as you can see, there's the SS number plates there, and the front you can see got SS number plates there, and also the second SS Panzer iconology there. So yeah, that's one of the radio half tracks. Also, I've got some command vehicles. Now, these ones are transports for the officers of the company. As you can see, they've also got this haphazard camo pattern on them, and these ones, yep, SS again. And that's the NCO driver. You can see in there, there's the dash, the seats. There's another Rubicon miniatures. I've got 2 of these for the headquarters. This is the second one. As you can see, this one doesn't have the machine gun. Sorry, my big thumb's in the way there, sorry about that. And this is another one with the dash. Nicely detailed miniatures. So these ones. Yep. So that's what I'll basically be painting on this channel. Will be Napoleonics, Space Marines, Warhammer 40k, and World War II bolt action. And if you're interested in learning more and following and see what I get up to and how I paint or what I've painted, please like, subscribe, all that, and I hope to put up another video. Alright guys, thank you very much for stopping by and watching my video. I'll catch you next time. Alright, thank you, bye.